Welcome to the Times Tables Fun Tests tutorial from Professor Assessor. This tutorial will cover adding and editing tests, completing tests by pupils, viewing test results and progress, and finally school administrator settings. To add or edit tests, click the Tests button. The Times Tables Tests page displays a list of all the tests set, with the most recent at the top. To add a test, click the Add Test button. Your class and the current term will be automatically selected. Select the date of the test. Then select the time window during which children can log in to complete the test. Do this using the Time Available From and Available For options. This allows you to set tests for another day, and ensures children cannot log in at home and complete the test in the meantime. Then, type in a name for the test and click the Next button. Now you have the choice of the type of test you would like to set. The multiplication tables check option will set test questions to the Standards and Testing Agency specification for the national tests that Year 4 pupils sit in the summer. This is a 25-question test with 6 seconds to answer each one. The spread of questions is precisely to the Standards and Testing Agency specification, including each pupil receiving a different set of questions. The Next button will take you to a page where you can select the children to take the test. Simply click the checkbox at the top to quickly select all pupils, or tick and untick as required. Finally, click the Save button, and the test is created. The test you have just set will then appear in the list of tests. If a clock appears in the left-hand column, then the test is ready for pupils to log in and complete now. The other icons are described in the legend at the bottom of the page. Alternatively, you can set a custom test. The small blue icons provide a detailed explanation of each option. By default, all pupils are given different questions from one another. This ensures there's no copying, and test results are as accurate and reliable as possible. For custom tests, the Next button displays a page for you to select the questions for the test. Select the total number of questions in the test, and the times tables, or mastery options, from which random questions will be selected. As with the practice section of Times Tables Fun, these custom test questions can include the number 0, and the mastery options include all the times tables. Click Next to then select the pupils for the test, and finally click Save, and the test will be created. Click the Edit button for a test, to reschedule it for another time, to edit its question types, or to add or remove pupils for the test. Note that once the test has been completed by at least one pupil, then the question types can no longer be edited. To delete a test, click the Edit button, and then click the Delete Test button. If the test has been completed by any pupils, then a pop-up message will ask for your confirmation before deleting the test. During the scheduled time window, children can log in and complete the test. From their home page, they simply click the Test button within the Times Tables box, and then wait for their teacher to tell them to start. When they click the Finish button after their final question, their test is saved and marked automatically. These results will then be available for the teacher to view. Click the Results button for the test, and the test results page will be displayed. Scores are color-coded for convenience, and these attainment bands are described in the legend at the bottom of the page. The school administrator can edit these band names, colors and percentages to match school policy. Clicking the Result Grids button for a pupil will display their scores for each question in the test. Back on the Times Tables Tests page, clicking this Result Grids button will display the average scores for all pupils that completed the test. Handy for quickly identifying common areas for revision. From the dashboard, the Progress button displays a page detailing average termly progress for each pupil. Termly average attainment and progress are both color-coded for convenience. The attainment and progress bands are detailed in the legend at the bottom of the page, and these can be edited by the school administrator. By default, the progress is displayed for multiplication tables check tests only. This is because all MTC tests are to the same specification, ensuring progress is calculated accurately. Use the search options to customize the progress report as required. Click the Downloads button to download a PDF or Excel version of the progress report. School administrators can adjust the attainment and progress bands for the times tables tests. Note that the color scheme is also used for the practice section content as well. Log in as a school administrator, and click the Times Tables Settings button, in the Setup section of the dashboard. Here, the attainment and progress band names, band percentage boundaries, and colors, can be edited. Remember to click the Save button after making any changes. That concludes this tutorial on times tables tests. If you have any questions, then please contact us. This tutorial was brought to you by Professor Assessor Limited.